All of our veterans that are with us today, all of our military veterans, stand up, show your hands. So, both my wife and I are retired Air Force. I spent 28 years in the United States Air Force. And, I worked with guys and girls in all branches of the service. And from everyone that I've worked with, they all had one thing in common. They wish they'd joined the Air Force. Well, I know you love that, honey. So, my themes, you notice outfit number 3, huh? Pretty good. You read the shirt. Ireland. We went to Ireland, and they can't say TH, so, I would say turkey tails and tanks when I was done with the bus driver. And he wanted to split us up into turds. I didn't quite get it, but anyways, that was Ireland. So that's not what I'm talking about, Ireland. I just got off my hat, my Ireland hat. So my song was signs, right? So I like to drive around. When I'm driving around, I like to look at signs. And if you have a somewhat immature and warped mind like mine, sometimes they make you laugh. And so anyways, I remember the first time I came to Florida, I'm driving down the road, and I see a sign, and I said to my wife, "Did that sign just say Badcock?"
Yeah, it did say.
And she said, "No, I think it was Babcock." And I said, "No, I'm pretty sure it was Badcock." So I turned around, I had to stop, I had to turn around and go look at the sign. Now it's getting a little dark, so I can see the sign, I'm getting closer. It does, it says Badcock and more. Now, I could not see Home Furnishings because it's so tiny, they don't want you to know they're a furniture store until you get you inside. So I'm thinking Badcock and more. What more could there be, right? Oh yeah, it's a Badcock, but there's a whole hell of a lot more to do. I mean, there's only a couple times that bad and cock should be used at the same time. If a rooster's chasing you, bad cock, stay back, bad cock. Or if it's in a positive thing and somebody's saying, dude, that is a badass cock. That, I think, would be okay. Now, speaking of signs, I heard Come and Go just change their name to Maverick. I can't laugh at that one anymore because I always got to giggle. I like to give some butthead episode, Come and go, come and go. Right? Anyways, no more come and go. Sorry about that. I have a doctor, my neurosurgeon, his name is Dr. Chimbranowitz. And he has a building, and in his building he shares with another doctor, Dr. Jason Smith. But when you walk to the front of the building, Dr. Chimbranowitz's office, there's a big sign up there. Dr. Jason Smith, proctologist, entrance in the rear. That is a doctor with a wicked sense of humor. Right? You can tell I spent 20 years in Maine. Wicked. That was wicked good. There's a lot of, so I look at signs. There's a excavation company, and their slogan on their trucks is, "Your hole is our goal." Got STD contractors. These are real companies, folks. They got Stubbs, prosthetics, and orthotics. And I mean, did they come up with this stuff? They did it on purpose, right? I have to think they are. And of course, there's Masturbate and Tackle. I think one of my favorite is a tow truck company. It's called Camel Toe Towing. So I don't know. Camel Toe, I think is the way it actually is said. So, anyways, the other thing that I like to do is I like to watch commercials and kind of get stuff from commercials. And there's 2 commercials that I have seen over the past several months that just drive me crazy. The first one is Lumi deodorant. Because, ladies, your crotch stinks. I don't care if you shower twice a day or 2 times a week. Whoa, stop right there. If you live in Florida, ladies, and you're only showering 2 times a week, it ain't your crotch that's the only thing that stinks, let me tell you. And they tell you, we did a survey of 100 women, and those women who showered with just soap and water, after 14 hours, they scored an 8 out of 10 on the crotch odor score. And then if they used soap, water, and Lumi deodorant, they had an overall average score of 0 on the crotch odor score. And I'm thinking, who who the hell's scoring this crotch order? It's like the Olympics, they got judges. The Russian judge gives it a 10. The Chinese judge gives it a 2 because they eat some crazy shit down there. Every time I see movies, it just freaks me out. The other one that I can't stand, and I will tell you, the only reason I can't stand it is because my daughter worked in a urology clinic and she told me all about this. So the one that bugs me, the other one, is Peyronie's disease. I do not want to hear about somebody's crooked dick. Sorry. First of all. But then when I found out what they do when you got a crooked dick, it scared me even more. I gotta look down there every now and then to make sure everything's straight. So the doctor gets you in the office, he's got his rubber gloves on, and he's got you, and he shoves this needle in there and he injects a fluid in there. And then he pops it back into place. And then he sits there with a smile on his face and he says, "Okay, sir, I don't want you to get an erection or have sex for the next 6 to 8 weeks. And oh, by the way, my young, beautiful medical assistant is going to go in the other room and show you how to properly massage your now semi-straight penis." So you're sitting in this room and in your mind you're thinking, I can't get an erection for 6 to 8 weeks. I can't have sex. And here she is with this dildo showing you how to properly massage your penis, and you're like getting the feeling down there and you're like, oh shit, I gotta think of something. What? Hillary Clinton! Commercials get me, man, I tell you. But now, it's gonna be my pleasure to introduce our last comic.